I can remember the day and the date very easily because it was my sister's birthday, November the 7th, 1986. And we were playing Fayetteville. And Fayetteville was our biggest rival.
Late in the third quarter, Springdale's All-America defensive tackle Mackenzie Phillips slipped to the turf.
Mackenzie just didn't get up after that play. And one of my friends said, I think that's Mackenzie. And I said, I know it is. And so I said a little prayer real quick. And then I hopped up and I went over the fence. When I got over there, he just wasn't breathing.
For the next 25 minutes, the crowd watched helplessly while paramedics administered CPR and electroshock with Mackenzie's parents at his side. Mackenzie had suffered cardiac arrest.
Couldn't imagine anyone that young going into cardiac arrest. I just couldn't imagine what would bring something like that on.
For Mackenzie, it was asthma.
When he couldn't breathe because of the asthma, that caused him to go into cardiac arrest. And his heart just stopped.
Through it all, Betsy remained extraordinarily calm and hopeful on the field next to her son.
I was talking to Mackenzie, and I was telling him to come on, just breathe. I knew he was going to be all right. I told Lloyd on the field he was going to be all right. I knew for sure he was going to be all right. Now, all right, to what degree? To a mother, just to have him. You know, I didn't qualify anything. I just knew he was going to be all right for me.
Mackenzie was rushed to the emergency room where doctors, including cardiologist Dr. Joel Carver, worked fervently to get a pulse.
Mackenzie was hooked up to a wall full of apparatus. And Dr. Carver said, we're going to try this one more thing. And I was just in there with Mackenzie and Dr. Carver. And when he did it, he got a little flutter and he started getting a heartbeat. And it was just really, but I didn't expect that he wouldn't get a heartbeat. I never thought Mackenzie was going to die.
The next day, Mackenzie was talking to his mother. He went on to make a full recovery, and 5 years later,
but with what he's already endured,
became a senior lineman at the University of Arkansas.
I'm absolutely positive that had they not had the AED that night, I wouldn't have a daughter-in-law or 2 grandchildren. I'm just sure Mackenzie wouldn't be here. Without the American Heart Association, I think my life would have been very different. I hope that you will pay attention and make this effort for your family and your community.